Hello, Lynn. Congratulations on your retirement. I'm so excited for you. I know you've looked forward to this, even though it's kind of bittersweet too to be leaving the station and all the wonderful work that you've done there. I just want to tell you that the thing that I learned the most from you was the grace of God. You taught me that in a way that no one else ever has, and I just so appreciate you for it and love you for it. And I love all the other things that you taught me too. I love the potential that you saw in me and the great times that we had together in the 4 years that I was part of the station. And these are memories and lessons that I will take and treasure and use always in my life. Wish Ryan could be here with me. I know he would tell you the same thing. And both of us want to thank you for making our engagement what it was. It was a wonderful memory that we love so much. So I just want to thank you, wish you well, and thank you for coming.
Hi, Lynn. This is a great time of your life. First of all, I want to say thanks for reading that article 10 years ago in the local Times. Had you not read that article, we might not have done all the great things that have taken place here in these last 10 years. Second of all, I wanted to thank WBCL for allowing Lynn to invite me on and be a part of this wonderful relationship. And lastly, Lynn, I want to tell you that I love you, I love what you do, I love how you do it, and I hope that you continue to magnify Him like you always have.
Hello, Lynn. We have never met in person, but David Hawkins cares about Lynn Ford very much. And I want to just thank you for all of the countless hours that we spent together laughing and sharing stories and giving good, wise counsel to the many, many, many people who follow your every move there. And they're going to miss you like crazy, as am I.
Lynn, I wish you an incredible retirement, but I'm sad. I just have to say a few things about you. First of all, I've had the opportunity over my, 15 plus year career to work with so many different radio hosts, and hands down, without question, you are the best, the most talented, exquisitely talented, easy to work with. Doing your show was, in my career, has been one of the greatest sources of gratification and joy and happiness. I always just felt when I was doing that show, and there are many people that would attest to this, that I knew that I was doing what God wanted me to do. And I'm grateful to you and your listeners for that opportunity. I wish you the very best in your retirement. Have a wonderful time spending time with your family and traveling. But the most important thing is I want you to keep doing what you do best, which is showing so much love for everyone and especially for your Lord. All right, good luck and have a great retirement. Love you.
Hi, Lynn. After 22 years of listening to you on Mid-Morning, I have a lot of really good memories of you, but one of my most favorite is one that only you and I shared together, no one else. And that was the day that we're preparing for Mid-Morning. I was working as your producer, and you slipped in the kitchen and ended up doing the splits to the point that you pulled a hamstring. But the show must go on. We were getting ready to go, and you're like, we're gonna make this happen, but you couldn't walk. So we put you into a rolling chair, and of course we did what we always do every 30 minutes before the show. We have to get to the restroom, right? We have to check our hair and our makeup. We know we never see Lynn without lipstick on. So I rolled you down the hall like you were in a wheelchair and was running. We were having a really good time racing up and down the hall with you in the chair with your legs straight out so that it wouldn't hurt. And went right past Ross's door, who was open all the time, but he didn't notice. We got you to the bathroom, got everything squared around. Your lipstick was perfect, got you back into Mid-Morning, and you did the show. And because you've already been a cheerleader, you were able to put your leg up on the counter next to where the phones are the whole time you did Mid-Morning. Did a fantastic job. But that was a memory that just you and I were able to share. And I just want to say, as you retire, that I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for all the things that I learned from you and from Mid-Morning over the 22 years that I listened. And I wish you every opportunity to just enjoy all the people around you.
Lynn, thank you so much for 10 of the best years of my life. I thank God for you on a daily basis. I tell everyone that you are one of the most remarkable human beings I've ever met in my life. You are God's unbelievable masterpiece. Thank you so much for the time we've shared, and I hope there's much more to come.
Yes, Lynn, you have your own retirement folder on my desk, complete with this letter just for you. Dear Lynn, how well I remember our luncheon meeting at Elegant Farmer, that old restaurant on Coliseum Boulevard way back in 1984. Now, Elegant Farmer only lasted a few more years after we were there, but here you are, 33 years later, retiring from WBCL. God has used your talents and abilities far beyond what you ever dared to dream or pray for. I think Ephesians 3:20 and 21 was written just for you. God can do anything, you know, far more than you could ever imagine or guess or even request in your wildest dreams. He doesn't do it by pushing us around, but by working within us, His Spirit deeply and gently within us. The WBCL listeners have been the beneficiaries of your ministry to them. Your head and your heart listen to the voice of God, and your lips have spoken His truth to thousands of listeners. You've run an incredible race for 33 years, and you won the prize for faithfulness for the calling that God gave you. You've worked long and hard. You've interviewed hundreds of authors. You've written enough interview questions to fill a library of books. So thank you for your obedience to God and your dedication to the listeners. Now, I am thrilled that you are joining me, well, and Doug too, on this wonderful time of life called retirement. Just wait till you see all the fun things I've got lined up for us. I love you, dear friend. Now, on with the fun.